Stand to, McWars, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Coppertop's Cannoneers. And last time, well, we had a little bit of fun in the city. We had a couple of hilarious fails and also some excellent successes. Made a million sea-bills. We've also purchased a whole bunch of really cool stuff. By a whole bunch of really cool stuff, I mean there was a sensor jammer and things, but more importantly, incendiary ammunition. Griffin must survive. Destroy Republic of the Innersphere forces. Now let's find them. I think we found them. 21, 123, 24. They're right there. Okay. 180, 201, 8. Oh wow, they're really pushing this out. It's 400 now. I thought it was less than that last time. Ooh, actually, that's pretty rough. I guess we're just gonna have to drop on our drop site. Because I don't want to drop in the middle of the street because there's too much of a chance of landing inside the buildings. So I guess we're coming down. What the hell? 1,000? 1,000 what? Oh, did we flatten the building doing that? That's interesting. Alright, as far as I know, we're not actually in combat yet. So our VIP is, yeah, one large, 2 mediums, and an LRM 5, not an SRM 6. Alrighty. Apparently we're in combat already? Yeah, nobody's actually on the list, but it's showing us being in combat. So I'm gonna reserve a little bit and see what happens. Let them go. Squeeze. That's cool. Never seen that. Yeah, if you drop into a city, it will do that often. Oh, good. We've got a Hussar. Hussar, a Skulker, and another tank over here. A Maxim heavy APC. Oh, hover APC. We used to have Maxims. We stopped using them. Bring back DC obstructed. We made it through, though. Please don't kill the Griffin.
Do they think they can hurt me?
I mean, they can, but apparently they were pretty accurate with that one, too. Centurion, it's another one. Kind of done building Centurions just because I've already built them. And there's one more reserve, and then we'll try and kill these guys. I anticipate additional drops. I mean, there's no way that it's just 4 units against us. I'm also kind of anticipating this Griffin may not have as much protection as it should. We'll find out. Alright, time to roll.
Yeah.
Gonna be down to 6? Yeah, that'll be fine. Bring forth the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Affirmative.
What do you got? 22? That's not great. It is a Hussar, though. If you manage to hit it, you'll probably rip it to shreds.
Here we go.
Wow. Did you actually hit that? You did. Excellent job.
Good to go.
Alright, we'll bring Sprague around. His urban mech will not be able to make it. So how about Shade? Will Shade make it to the corner? No, he will not. Oh, that's frustrating. He'll get close, though.
Going full throttle.
Alright, brace yourself.
Standing by.
Rogue, you follow after him.
Full
Neither of
speed,
you
no
able to
target.
follow up on that amazing Gauss rifle success right there.
What's that?
Coppertop Centurion, however, can. Ooh, will even get a shot in. An unobstructed one? If I'm willing to risk that shot, which I'm kind of not.
Heading that way.
Alright, just get to the corner. Take your obstructed. Laser rifle. Out of range. Bolt-on rocket launcher? No, thank you. Artemis 4 missiles may actually be able to cause some good work. I don't think I want to go ham on the rotary cannon just yet. Too much of a chance of jamming up. So I'll just fire the recommended 3. No good connection on that one.
Commander.
Carriger bringing his Valiant along as well. Getting quite far forward, actually.
Shooting. Just
It's
right.
a small, nimble mech.
Affirmative.
And like everybody else, unable to connect.
Waiting for orders.
Pyro, where can I bring your tank? Yeah, we're just being bottled up by this corner. As I kind of anticipated. It's why I wanted to land here. Would have given me a lot more room to actually maneuver around, but
Standing by.
sadly, life got in the way. At 5 pips of evasion, should be a decent shot here. Tempted to lob bomb mines. sometime soon, but I'm not going to bother. Chaff tag to arrow 4. We get close. We did not. That really sucks. It's one of the worst possible shots we could have made.
What do you need?
Hard VIP. VIP. Very important person.
Let's move.
To be honest, probably a VSIP. Very self-important person. It's not a good joke, but it's a joke. I'm going to stick with it. Alright, artillery was totally worthless, because you managed to miss really badly with that.
Yeah, Commander.
But hey, Shade gets to move now, and Shade will have the advantage of his sensor suites.
Understood. Moving
So
fast.
hopefully that will allow us to get through.
On it.
Good, another hit. I'm working with it.
What's that?
And then I can come in. Finally getting Copper Tops and prop. Actually, no, Copper Top did deploy once before. In, you know, a non-VTOL role. He drove an urban mech. Alright, let's just kind of unload and see what we can get. Can't go down here. That was the plan. Now the question is, did we jam the gun? And we did not. We did jam the MML-10 though. The Risk MML-10 has a chance of jamming out, so it's just something you need to be aware of. That becomes not a problem at all later on in the game, but for now it is something that can get in the way. If they had good property insurance, nobody did. Nobody has a sufficient level of insurance for what we're about to do to them. Alright, Blade, you're gonna actually zip on over here. And you're gonna dump some mines on people.
Roger.
It's gonna be fun. Hi. Bomb mines. For you. Oh, it's an LB-10 one. Fly swatter. That's not safe for us, actually.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
Fairly decent cluster bomb.
Good to go.
That should slow him down, make him vulnerable and weak to what we can do. He does have an XL engine, if I recall that one correctly. But we would prefer to take it reasonably intact.
Yes, Commander.
But we'll find out what we can do.
Roger
Ooh,
that.
Kaylor getting up to 4 evasion pips when he runs in a straight line. That's pretty good. Alright, run through our mines. Luckily, he was not able to hit most of that. More money to keep for discounted. Unfortunately, he has run out of my mines now. And I have no way to keep him in there. Skulker, moving along. Single medium laser. I thought a Skulker had a large. Maybe it's broken. Or maybe I'm misremembering. No, it's single medium laser. Huh. Could have sworn the Skulker was like a large laser and 2 streak SRM2s. Wonder what I'm thinking of if not the Skulker then. Like, I thought I knew this one.
Alpha strike.
That was not good, and then you proceeded to shoot friendlies in the back, but hey, at least you didn't shoot the PPC into their back. So I can take some of that. Sprogue trying to kill Copper Top, as usual. He's dissatisfied with the way things are going around here. He intends to change them. Oh, I just remembered. I have various ammunition types for my rotary
Light
autocannon.
damage. Holding
Do we
firm.
clean up those mines when the mission ends, or is the city's intersection just unusable? Somebody else will handle the mines. We are just mercenaries. We show up, we blow things up, and we leave. It's other people's jobs to actually, you know, worry about a sustainable populace host in that time. Unless they're paying us to clean up the mines, in which case, then sure, why not? I'll clean up mines to make a quick buck in this universe.
All weapons, fire.
Ooh, good shooting there with that large laser. Yep, and here they come. On top of us, no less. That's uncomfortable.
Ready for orders.
That's really uncomfortable. Alright, Kager, we got you a target. Berserker it up. Because it's time for you to go hand-to-hand combat against the Centurion. Physical weapon. Actually, I could go for a kick. How much would a kick be? 55 damage? That's not nearly enough. Go for the physical weapon. See if you can't chop him into little bits. And yeah. Make it hurt.
On the move.
There we go. And penetration. Why do they think that I care? Hey, Kyogre got it! See? This is what happens when Kyogre actually gets serious. He accomplishes a great deal of work. Hello, Mr. T45. But. Alright, so that helps out a lot. That just means that the only thing left is the Maxim and the Skulker before the drop comes in, which is a really nice cleanup.
What's up, boss?
I would like you to mess with this. Or maybe you hit him in the head. I don't think you hit him in the head, though. I'm pretty sure you didn't. Pretty sure you cored out his engine. Or not cored out his engine, but blew off a shoulder.
Right here.
Or maybe set off ammunition. That's probably more likely, actually. It's probably an ammo explosion, so we're probably not going to get any of that. Let's get up here, turn as much as we can, fire everything we
Here
got.
you go.
A little bit of penetration, but nothing serious.
Orders?
It's Gladiator. Shade is going to kick on Phantom Mech. Shade's going to set up right like so. Can you kill the Skulker? Probably not going to kill the Skulker in time.
What's that?
Definitely do not want to have my backside towards the enemy. Alright, turn it as much as we can. Right on the edge. Take aim. Yeah, full rope. There we go, Skulker. Now it's just the Maxim. Hello, Greybeard. Welcome to the stream. Yes, you did shank it to death. Sprog. Get out of there. Get out of there, Sprog. It's a trap.
Moving to position.
Brace. And then who's a
Receiving.
Pyro? Pyro's gonna run up as far as he can to try and get up there.
Throttle.
Because if I can get Pyro just that little bit of high ground bonus, that'd be great.
What do you need?
And the VIP is going to. I was gonna say that she was gonna fly, but oh my god, your fly distances are absolute garbage. Here, turn.
All right. Full
You got some cover, you got some jump, it'll be fine. Get out of the hostile drop zone? No, I was just gonna hang out here. I figured that if I just stayed within the hostile drop zone, everything would be fine. It spawned on top of our heads, so we're in the middle of cleaning up the initial force. We got most of them taken care of. Do they always put VIPs in Griffins? Don't think so. Fairly positive, no. Do you have spawn protection, perchance? You got a crab, which is nice. A locust 2C, which is not nice. Nightshade, which is very not nice. And a ripper, which is unpleasant. I'm gonna go with a yeah for spawn protection.
Copy that.
Ugh, I hate the spawn protection bullshit. But if we turned it off,
Copy that.
you know better than that. You know why. Now that you have access to your own drop points, it's your own damn fault. So turn off the spawn protection, it's just unfun. If I ever figure out my Apple password, I will subscribe again. Can't even recover it right now? Oof, that's rough. Wow, that dying in the hostile LZ is a lot easier to be fine. What's best is when you kill somebody, you kill an enemy mech, and they die inside like a dropship landing zone, which is just the worst. Because it crushes everything underneath it, including dead mechs. Right, come over here. Shoot that Nightshade. Make it suffer.
Engaging with target.
That was disappointing.
I'm out of SRM.
I'm just making an option you can switch. I hesitate to ask them to do options that switch because apparently that's super hard to do. So that's why I don't suggest things like that.
Moving to position.
I just suggest total removal. No. Not worth it. Brace. Next round you'll punch somebody.
What's that?
Up top. Guess who's my favorite little anti-aircraft gun? So we're getting a little bit of distance. And turn that rack back on. Give him a little bit of Artemis. RMs, normal. Give him that. I only need to hit you a little bit. There we go. One target down. Wait, nope. Still alive. Shoot. We did hurt the Ripper though, so I'll give it that. How's the gun, by the way? Ah, he jammed it. I knew that was going to happen sooner rather than later. Trying to figure out where to put that Ripper now. That Ripper could have bombs. I didn't check. It doesn't look like it. 2 energy weapons and like a SRM2 or something like that, I assume. Hold these up.
I'm listening.
He's gonna take aim like a boss.
Affirmative.
From cover, no less. How much armor you got there? Almost nothing. Cluster mode it is. And at least one of them disappeared.
Oops, I made a mess.
Yes, you do. Oh, you broke it. God damn it. Stop breaking my silver bullet gauss rifle. I needed to kill things. You need to stop breaking it. Alright, Locust, dive into the side. Luckily, the Locust not doing anything.
Receiving you.
Plate is kind of busy, but not really. Let's bring Plate over to go 1v1 this helicopter.
Hauling ass.
Hi, I have light AA missile launchers that are explicitly designed to deal with you. See if that will actually work.
Firing on rear arc.
Well, we got some penetration on that, but he's not dead.
I'm out of long-range missiles.
Ready for orders.
Pyro, I would like you to wrap around up here, take aim at that. Did they update the cluster mode or something so it gets like scrap? I think so. I mean, it clearly does crit like scrap, so. Something I've been noticing where I wouldn't use the scrap mode, but it's still come back broken, so. Really just want to avoid using it in cluster mode. Otherwise that happens to you.
Yeah?
A VIP. Finish shooting down the VTOL,
Understood.
please.
Moving fast.
It's actually really important because next turn it's going to move really fast.
Targeting for an hour.
Oh, you didn't kill it.
Nice. Got past the armor.
But you didn't kill it. This is the key thing that I think that you keep missing. Who's on 10? Oh, right, the Maxim. It's technically an APC. Technically. Alrighty, back to the top of initiative, and of course the Nightshade wins. The Nightshade has a fairly large gun, if I recall correctly, and will move blisteringly fast, so our chance to kill it has become very small. May require him to actually fire a silver bullet Gauss rifle in cluster mode, which I don't want to do again, for obvious reasons. I'd like to take this crab intact, just because I like crabs. Given a choice between the Centurion up here and the crab, I'd rather have the crab. Because they're cool. Come on, make a decision. It really does. Oh, it's got a light autocannon. Okay, that's a little bit better. That'll be a light 5, I believe. I thought I was running into something a little bit more dangerous. Oh, only fired his tag. At the VIP, of course, who's going to get shot at a lot.
Yes, boss.
Sprog. We're going to rush on forward. Take aim at everybody.
Coordinates received.
Then you're going to try and shoot down the plane.
Firing all weapons.
There we go. Okay, no more VTOL to worry about. Now it's just mech combat, which I much prefer.
Vehicle down.
Carrier? Carrier's in a fairly solid position. Got a nice shot. Oh, no, crap. Wrong person. Oh, I thought you were Pyro for some reason. Yeah, just brace. I don't know why I thought you were Pyro. Because you're standing next to Pyro, that's why, actually. I'd set the sucker back to normal mode because I don't want to crit it any more than I already have.
Hauling ass.
Come forward, take aim at the deadly little bug thing. And we'll throw a little bit of pain his way.
All out a short-range missile.
But now he gets to move, and now pain happens. Because he can go anywhere he wants to go. He's a Locust 2C. Yeah, stop it, please. I need to get back home. Jesus.
That was a nasty hit.
Oh, that's why I hate that thing.
I'm here.
It's the ultimate little death bug machine. I really have no good places to run it at this point. Just all dangerous. Because that Maxim's going to come in as well. This is going to be pain.
Firing.
Alright, Shed.
Receiving you.
If you wouldn't mind, actually. I'd love to shoot you. The accuracy's just not there. Back up a little bit more. That's good accuracy
And
range. Take aim and let it
Target
blast.
acquired.
Cycles that over to Copper Top. Copper Top actually is not in a good position because his rotary autocannon is currently jammed. But I will join in on the commotion against this guy. And just unload. Hey, penetration. There goes an arm.
Something just went boom.
So we have
That
this
bin is
firepower,
empty.
which is helpful. Oh, but he wants to play very close range games with us. Please, Rack, get
Light damage.
unjammed.
Holding firm.
Oh yeah, it's unjammed. Okay, next round we get to really hurt people.
Commander,
Yeah, Plate, do you wanna just hurt this little guy?
confirmed.
Oh, good drop on that barrage. I mean, we're gonna get hit by it a little bit, but
Standing by.
I'll take it. Tempting to shoot you. Oh, you are ER large laser.
Roger.
There we go. And you're unsteady now. Of course, we have our hovercraft over there in the back, shelling the Griffin even more. And that causes a little bit of damage to us, but most of the damage to that Locust, a fairly significant chunk of it too.
Standing by.
Kager needs to turn off the hot seat. Kager, I will basically throw away your firepower, because if you manage to make him unsteady, you will actually accomplish something hugely
Locking
important.
in all weapon systems.
Oh wow, you hit him twice. Good job.
Watch my heat.
What's
All right,
happening?
I'm gonna come and see if I can't get a line of sight on him. Did I seriously compartmentalize us that bad? Well, shit.
Heading that way.
It's not a good shot for my rack, but I'm gonna be shooting a lot with the rack, so please die and explode. A lot of unsteadiness.
Standing by.
Shade unfortunately has a similar problem. Oh nope, Shade can get it.
Let's move.
Take it.
Got it.
There we go. It's not quite what I wanted. I wanted to hit some of the legs, but I'll take
I'm
it.
listening.
How badly beat up is he? His arms are messed up.
Full speed.
Get some high
Sounds
ground,
good.
get a side angle. Okay, that was good, but he's still not on the ground.
Oh, now I'm heating up good.
Sprog, knock him over, please. It's kind of
Watch out.
sad that that Locust is way more deadly than the crab.
Taking the shot.
Okay, he's dead. I mean, he's not dead, but he's lost all of his
Sonic.
firepower. If he doesn't die here, he'll eject. Yep, that was the pop I was expecting.
Aye,
Alright, you can now move in to help out, try and kill him. Be very careful of that
Understood.
Maxim though,
Moving
that
fast.
Maxim will mess you up. And Pyro.
Commander.
Right over our heads, please. Do you not have an XL engine? Could have sworn you did. Klondike is like that? Yeah. Just the amount of damage he can put out is just clearly ridiculous. I could have sworn you had an XL
to go.
engine. I was like 80 or 90% sure. But it's not looking like it anymore.
Roger. Target's taking a critical hit.
He will get up, which is unfortunate. I would like him to be down for the count, but I'll take it. Yeah, more missiles. Thought I was in cover, but apparently not. Alright, Crab's back on his feet. Sadly, we're not getting 4 parts to a crab, it looks like. Ha! You missed with one of the large lasers. The medium lasers still hurt, but
There
I mean,
goes
who
the
cares
main
about that?
job.
Unless you've got 15 of them like your buddy did.
Orders.
Reasonably okay. Get you with hot seat, I think. No, I really couldn't, surprisingly. This corner is actually like the worst thing ever. Alright, go head off in this direction.
I copy.
You're too hot to actually fire your guns, so just chill for a little bit.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, Spro can come up here. And yeah, we'll just get right behind him and start peppering him. You really want to cause problems? He's already unsteady, that's impressive.
What's that?
The gun jammed again. That's your left side? Okay. That's fine then.
Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Okay, that is a side torso. But unfortunately it's not the mech. What do you got here? Yeah, so he's clearly not an XL mech. We'll have to dive a little bit of firepower into his
Ready
CT.
for orders.
Which is an unpleasant experience if
Good
you're
to
trying
go.
to take the mech intact, which we kind of
away.
are. I mean, there are limits to what I'm willing to allow, but 80 damage, yeah, that'll freak him out.
Firing.
Bail out of the mech, trust me.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
He did not.
Yeah.
He still thinks he has a chance. He is very wrong. Let's leave it so that Plate can take care of him with the normal missiles, and
I'm
instead we'll
feeling it.
go
Yes,
after
I
this
am.
Maxim. We give him lasers and gauss him.
Firing at him.
Yeah, that's not going nowhere. RT has the rack jam after you fire? Yes. So, depending on the number of
Yes,
times you
Commander.
roll, it changes how likely you are to jam your weapon as you fire. So, and since we're firing a rack 6 times, it becomes more and more likely as time goes on. And thus
On
we
my
jam
way.
the rack.
Double time.
Aim center torso, go for the engine crits. Or bail.
Solid connection on that one.
Orders.
Pyro. Bring your tonk around
Moving out.
and make him hurt. Oh, good shooting. I always like when the Gauss rifle connects. Big damage is
Standing by.
always nice.
Copy that.
Alright, what up now? Bars lasers as well. We're through the armor. What armor there was? I can't believe this guy isn't bailing out. He's got like 15 health left in his CT. It is left fair if it jams before you fire. Yeah, I won't receive a disagreement from me on that one. I turned. He's presenting these other side. That'll be more difficult to kill him. You just got up, so you should be inaccurate in the extreme. As demonstrated there. We'll just have the AWACS settle on the side and attempt to core out his engine again.
What's up, boss?
Alright, Valiant. Turn the sucker on. See if you can actually get to him. Because I'd like you to stomp on him. You can! Lovely. Throw a Berserker in there, just for good measure. And get around to his weak side. Go for the charge. And here we go. Come on, finish him off. You can do it, Kager.
Go.
There we go.
That's the last of them. All primary targets.
So now we just need to. Yeah, now we just need to kill the crab.
Let's do this.
You have a medium pulse laser that would fry the internals on this mech entirely. Yeah.
Right here.
Same problem. Same problem. When are you moving? You're moving on 12. When is you're moving on 20? Okay, we can reserve. Not copper
what's that?
top plate. Put back good and far.
Copy that.
6 damage.
Engaging.
Did we not? Did we not get? Nope. Sensor scramble, chaff, 20% reduction. Yeah, he's just not bailing out. I don't think I can let him live, unfortunately.
What's that?
Like, yeah. Could fire a single rack shot. Nope, that would actually kill him. A single shot from a rack would kill him. Jeez, buddy. Just give him a kick on the side.
Heading that way. Bring in the pace.
Because the kick will always target the legs. Oh shit. I forgot to turn off the guns.
Mech destroyed.
Well, we got him dead. Not the way I wanted, but we got him dead. Give him a full alpha from the Centurion to rub it in. No, we wanted to take the parts. We took this mission for parts, and I don't really want another Centurion. So even though we got another, well, potentially got another Centurion, I don't want it. This Centurion's boring. It's got nothing cool to it. We've already got one. We've got the cool one with the rack. With the rack and the MMLs. Another one will just be more of the same. 200,000. The Hunchback is, of course, going to need some patchwork. I don't care what happened to the Griffin. The Griffin ain't my mech. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 parts of that. So it had an XL engine and we blew out the side torso. Kind of lucky on that, actually. Light AC2 is what the Nightshade had. That's surprising. Tag, armor. Oh, we blew up the side of the Centurion that had the cool stuff on it. Land sensors. I have 1, so I'm okay on that. LBX cluster ammo. Maybe. We're actually going to be getting a decent amount of this. Whole bunch of fusion reactors. None of them are very good, though. Tag? No. No. Hey, medium laser times 3. I have 9, so I actually do need that. But I think I'm just going to take the 4 parts of the Centurion. I'll be done with it. I don't think I have additional Centurion parts at the moment. We did not get the crab part that I wanted. We did get the light EC2, some armor, Omnipod, SLDF sensors. Not as good as it could have been. Would make affinities easier with 2. I tend to gravitate towards the desire to create a large and diverse mech team so that I avoid boredom. Like, one of the reasons why I really do not want to get Hunchbacks in this game is because I've had so many of them in the past. So if I got a whole bunch of Centurions in this run through, I'd get really annoyed with it just because it'd be so boring to have so many Centurions. So I like to have mechs that I don't normally get, which surprisingly lately has been Bushwhackers. Bushwhackers and Uziels would be the 2 mechs, but we're about to move out of the field where Uziels would be good. It's an Omni, so we could probably make it into something useful with it. Yeah. I don't think we have sufficient parts, though. Because we would need 1 more part, and I don't think we have it. I think I sold the part, actually. Yeah, we need 1 more part. Crusader part. Singleton. Alright, let's patch the Hunchback, which took 0 damage aside from its own self-damage in that mission, so that's nice. 3 days off of that one. Silverware gas. All in all, how bad is the damage we're looking at? I think I want to put the rifleman up top. By the time everybody's done being sick, we should be just about ready to roll. Yeah, and that'll let me take the full complement into the next mission. Although we're running out of time for the episode, so I should probably take a lower level mission just to get some of that taken care of. Wow, only 4 days? 5 days? 1.
Network orders complete,
Hey,
boss.
the mech bay is complete.
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Engineering. What was required for this one? Mech bay 3. Oh, that's not gonna be easy. This would allow me to drop more tanks. What do I need for drop tonnage? Vehicle bay and drive repairs. Well, no, that's driver jury rigging. Needs improved power conduit, which is relatively cheap. It just takes a while. 6 days, 220,000 to drop another vehicle, which I could use for the, the warrior, because the warrior syncs up very well with my AWACS. But that's 200,000. I do need improved power conduits, though. At some point. This requires improved power conduits anyway, and structural reinforcement. Which, it's kind of sad that structural reinforcement doesn't give you any bonus. I believe it, didn't it used to give you a +1 tech? Power conduits or tank. Trying to remember what my current drop limit is. Because it doesn't do me any good to massively expand it. Think it did? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do power conduits. It's not flashy, but I need it for the drive upgrade, which I need for the drop tonnage, which I think I'm actually gonna need in the somewhat near future. Also, it's cheap. 1 day passed, and we're done. Check our mega bay. We actually have a.
Down here in the hole.
Don't tell me this was just to get the rifleman unobliterated, right? Ugh, putting it back together is a whole other story. I don't know if I have the kit to do it. So I would need Pharaoh. I would need Endo again. Jesus, this is expensive. Need a standard fusion engine and 240 rated power core, which I don't have. So this sacrifice, does it sacrifice a heatsink? Yes, it does. I'm missing out on one heatsink that I would normally have, because the 240 rated fusion core needs a bonus, and then there's one. So this becomes slightly less good than it was before. Surprising, because I don't have a smaller core. That's really disappointing, actually. Is there anything else? 0.009 tons. Support equipment. Support equipment is what it needs. I could go bolt-on rocket launcher here. Or the minigun. I think it needs hands for that, though. 50-ton rifleman, a variant. This is the original, the prototype. That's why it's the primitive mech. This is the original prototype, which kind of sort of worked. Advanced optics, night vision. IFF jammer could make it harder to hit, but I kind of wanted to save this when I was building other mechs that I cared more about. Just optics Mark 1, I guess. I could try and cram in stealth systems. Oh, I would need some. I could put in the pirate ECM that I believe we have for the sensor system. Yeah, and that would allow me to get a stealth system on there. Forgot my lore? Yeah, Tex recently did a video about the rifleman, which you can check out. Goes very much in depth. It takes an hour. Alrighty. Heat efficiency goes down. Rockets go down as well, because I'm just sort of running out of rockets. Throw on the tandem 10, but at this point I'm running dry on rockets. That'll be ready in 3 days, amazingly. Can I get any more armor on it? No. Slightly under. I like a 90-ton rifleman. I believe there is one. Oh yeah, the one that Donnie's talking about. If you're gonna have a stealth rifleman and a stealth hunter, let's just build a shadow lance. Hey, it's very tempting. A shadow lance that discos hard. Right, I am going to need, though, all of these guys in order to pull this off. Because we're kind of not in Three Skull territory. We're gonna try and force it, but given the weight that we could be potentially going up against, this is gonna get ugly.
Mech warrior training.
Gonna get ugly fast.
Waiting for orders.
Commander?
Standing by.
Make sure
Come
we
on,
cycle everything. Spirits, what are you driving?
Training confirmed, Commander.
Make sure everybody is as skilled up as I can possibly make them.
I'm here. Reporting.
And then we'll throw ourselves into it, I guess. The potential for salvage here is amazing, but at the same time, the potential for death is also amazing. So, try not to die, guys. We're fighting Comstar. Straight up battle. We have mech slots open. Let's cycle everything out and get a good idea of what we're taking and why. Alright. So the vehicle lance is going to be, of course, the AWACS and the Tiger. That doesn't need to change in any way. So now we put in our mechs in order of tonnage. Gladiator is first, then in order of firepower, Centurion, Hunchback, Rifleman, And then Lance number 2 is Raven, Urban Mech, Valiant. I mean, that just fills our entire Lance roster. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Coppertop will drive the Centurion. Shade drives the Gladiator. Rogue drives the Hunchback. Game. Talik, you are driving the... Yep, it's not there. One. The Dagger. The Valiant is, of course, Kyogre's. That'll allow me to not take that entire line. Who's left? Holy Inquisition. You're Hunchback pilot, right? Got that right? Yes. Oh, good. You now have the Heavy Gunner right torso accuracy bonus. So that'll be good. Oh, that'll be very good. And then... Wait, did I not put Talik into that? I put Spirits there. Sorry, Talik. Talik goes in the Dagger. I guess that means Spirits is going in the Rifleman. Yeah, he's got a mild pilot affinity for it. There it is. Make sure you pay the phone bill. We are about to unpay the phone bill. Once had a lance of 2 Stealth Emperors, a Stealth Devastator, and a Stealth Awesome. I called it Surprise Boom. That sounds appropriate. Energy, 2 Ballistics, energy, missiles, energy, sometimes punching. The carry, the super important. Okay. We're going to put a cut in here for YouTube. I know it's a little bit of an earlier episode, only 40-something minutes long rather than the full hour that you normally get. But this mission, if it goes poorly, is going to need that entire time, and this is going to be potentially really rough. So, to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Derek. If you like what we're saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.